Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome to yet another. It's actually been quite a while. I skipped last week just because I have an errand to run. Moved it to this Friday, and now here we are. We're actually not in the U.S. We're starting not in the U.S. for the first time in the longest time, aside from Cancun. We've done Cancun before, but we're not in the U.S. today, and we're gonna be doing a round trip. So we're in Lynden whatever it's called, I don't know. Lynden Pindling. We are in Nassau, and then we will be flying over to Palm Springs, and then back here. It shouldn't be too long, shouldn't be too short, and we're in the 600 this time, so we're in a different aircraft, but it's gonna be a lot more fun because we can do a lot more. How can I say, more janky moves, like not like more aggressive moves, but I mean, like, it's a small aircraft, it's gonna feel a little different. So let's say we go ahead and hop in, get her started. We're gonna make sure the sim sounds are nice and high there. I did file my flight plan already. There's no ATC on file, so it's gonna be 4230 for the squawk. Now what could that be? Yes. That's nice. Alright. I'm gonna go emergency lights, and we'll start the APU as well. And while the APU starts, we can go ahead and set up our squawk. We said 4230. 40, oh wait. 4230. We'll recycle the transponder here. Should be all good. We're gonna set up 122.8 Unicom on this side, just because. And then on the other side, let's take a look. What is the TCAS? 119.5 is the TCAS for Lynden Pindling at the moment. So we'll go ahead and set that up for ourselves. APU is firing up. We can hear it in the back. I don't know. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. Make sure the sim sounds are nice and high there. Once the APU starts, we'll go ahead and initiate the boarding. Fueling, we're gonna do for here because I'm sick of GSX messing it up all the time. So we're just not gonna touch fueling with GSX. We're just gonna do it straight through here. There is the APU. Fire that up. This on as well. Actually, we can leave it off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the APU bleed and make sure the packs are on so we can start cycling in new air. These can come on. These can come on. Actually, I should have turned these on before. Nicholas Trino, welcome. Not sure what the jumbo letters is, but we'll figure it out eventually. This is gonna be unsteady. We'll leave the fuel pumps off for now, and I said we were going to initiate the boarding. That's right. I already got the chart set up here. Boarding is requested. They're going to do the bags and the passengers at the same time. Wireless not touching. Let's just empty the plane out really quickly here. And oh, I already did. Okay. So for fueling, we're going to have 10,750. Let's load up. Okay, give me a second. So we might as well get started over here. So position, we are at Mike Uniform November. It is Lynden. How do you pronounce it? Hold on. It's Lynden Pindling. Lynden Pindling. Very interesting way to say it. But I'm not sure if this actually works. Where are gates? What gate are we at? Let's say, right? Where? Just say somewhere. Charlie 44. I don't know. This has never really worked for me, but oh, it is actually here. Okay. Either way, we're just gonna go grab this left GPS position. We'll post it in there. We're heading over to, what the heck, to West Palm Beach. So, Kilo Papa Bravo India. Or Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, I don't know, it's all the same thing. Flight number, we are Bahamas 221. We're gonna be 222 on the way back. And we're using runway 14 today. So this runway right here, very short taxi. So just push out here, taxi out there. Pretty straightforward. I'm not sure how they're gonna have us fly after that. Maybe they'll have us fly that way. I'll have to take a look at the chart afterwards. For the route, runway 14. We're not gonna use a SID. Didn't tell us to use a SID. We'll just go to route, and then we're just gonna go direct to, what's the waypoint? It was direct to Peach. Direct to Peach. This one. Usually the top one's the closest, so we'll select that one. Activate. That looks like that. Okay, either way, we're gonna get ourselves vectored off at first, so we'll figure it out from there. But it does seem like it's gonna take us for a left-hand turn. So if we're gonna be turning left either way, might as well extend it a little bit. I don't know. I saw the reason we're doing Bahamas ops is because I saw we were flying. There was a guy flying over Paradise Island, so might as well do that. Might as well extend it out there. And we'll figure it out from there, essentially, with the charts. I mean, if anything, let me see where's Peach. Oh, I gotta go gotta back out right here. Peach is right here, so yeah, we'll just extend it out like that. So either way, it's what's the bearing for Peach? Actually, well, hold on, I'll figure that out in a second. From Peach direct to the Mahi 3 arrival. The ILS 10 is normal. Mahi 3 arrival. Peach transition. Let me take a look at those transitions real quick. So for 10 left, we would just pick it up right here, I believe, or in Wilba. And then this is for Gulo and PBI. Where's Gulo from? Okay, Gulo is just extended. So no, okay, we're just not gonna do any transitions at all. So select that, we'll go over to route, and we'll quickly examine all this. I'm gonna get data on both sides. Get the flight directors on. Did we already do, oh wait, fueling, so. We'll fuel. We need 10,750. We'll put 10,820 for now. It's not too much, but also not too little. So we're all done with fueling, and essentially we can just these on. We can essentially just get the fuel pump on already. And we don't have enough to put in the. Oh, we do still have some of the center things. Okay, that's all right. We'll do that too. So the 600. I don't know. It doesn't have any winglets. So it's very, very nice. It's got. We can do like. I've already done some operations with a 737 pretending it's like a 300 or a 400 or 500 variant, you know, before the pre-NG variants. I do have a Southwest sitting in Sacramento that we could fly down to like Burbank or something as like an early morning flight, because right now, nowadays, there's still no sun in Sacramento at this point, and that would be very, very nice morning departures. So we have those options. So those will probably come after sometime around Christmas, because actually maybe like early December, because next week I'm gonna do Atlanta to Cancun on an Airbus, and then the week after that I'm still in town, so I could probably do it then. And then I'm in Mexico for a week, and then from there we'll see what happens, because there's only like 1 or 2 more weeks until Christmas, so we got to decide from there. So Peach is gonna have us go 327, and that is less of a bearing than 346. Don't worry about how I'm doing the math. I just do my I do math myself. I don't know. I'm that special. Is the stream lagging for anybody? Because like, is it buffering or something? I don't know. Because YouTube is screaming at me again. So since it's left, so runway heading. What's the runway heading for this place? 143. Wait, what the frick? 143. So we can set it up on our course. 143. Just runway heading for now. 143 on all 3 sides. And then for departure, there aren't really any departures, so we'll just keep it 10,000 for now. And 347, since 327 will be a right-hand turn. No, it is actually a left-hand turn. Okay, so we'll figure it out. It's fine. I'll just vector myself. Not gonna be that hard. We're gonna go in and ref. What's our cruise actually? I never actually looked it up. Cruise is gonna be flight level 260. We'll set that up here and up here as well. 260. Then 54 is the cost index. That's kind of aggressive, but okay. The reserves are 4.6. The cruise wind is 313 at 10. Actually, very mild, surprisingly. And the zero fuel weight, 47.1. Is this in kg? It might be in kg. Hold on. Is there a way to change that here? Dude, temperature. Oh, it's all in pounds. Well, I have no idea what 47.4 is. Hold on, so fuel's all loaded on, right? Halo's all loaded on. So what the hell is 47.1? I don't know, 97.1 FM. Weird. I'll execute it for now, I guess. Interesting. Because over here, it's telling me the estimate is between 103.9 and 114.5. So I don't know what the heck this is giving me. What's the altimeter here? The altimeter in... Actually, I don't even need this. Hold on. I can just look it up on my trusty EFB. Thank goodness it works. 3012. It's very nice. It's still in inches of mercury here. The N1 limit, we're all done boarding, so we can actually go ahead and get these on right here. That's on. Let's get... Watch the AP generator on that. We'll get the collision. We'll get the anti-collision light on just for now, just to get us ready. We're essentially all ready to push. We just got to put in the takeoff speeds for now. Runway 14. Select. Flaps 149. Takeoff D10. Is that correct? Yeah, takeoff. Flaps 1. 5.09. That's the same thing, 5.1 essentially. Alright. Then takeoff speed's 1282934 on the dot. Beautiful. So 134 plus 16 is 149. And then what's the length of the runway again? 10,900. Okay. 10,900. Alright, we're all set. I'm ready to push. Everybody else ready to push? We can go ahead and request that. Get that all set. We're all done here. Let me go ahead and release the chocks here. Chocks are released. And for charts, again, we're just going to taxi out really quickly on Hotel 2, from apron number 2. And that's a runway already. So we're going to go ahead and push facing south. I don't know why it wasn't ready already. Right, oh, it's lifting us. See, with the smaller plane, you can actually see it being lifted. Specifically with the 600 variant. We're gonna go nose left. And my PC's lagging. Guys. Alright. Parking brakes are released. Engines are all clear, so we can go ahead and start. Now, I have been having a bit of a discrepancy with my rudder pedals. Like, one of them, it might be like a stick drift or something, because, like, one of them sometimes, what the heck is wrong with my seat? Sometimes one of them, like, flies by itself, so when I'm taxiing, my feet are on the very edge of the rudder pedals. I use the cheap Thrustmaster ones. They work, and they have been working, but I don't know, we'll see. I just gotta make sure not to step on them or not to actually, like, fully touch them whenever I'm, like, rolling down the runway or taxiing. I'm gonna go ahead and start engine number 1, and you guys enjoy the startup. 2, hold on, we're starting 2 first. So we're gonna shut up for the startup. That's a good start on engine number 2. We're gonna start 1. We have 2 amazing engine starts on 2 amazing engines, and we are all set. We're going to go ahead and just configure this real quickly. The generators go to engine mode. We're going to turn the packs back on. We're going to get the APU bleed off so we don't have a dual bleed warning. APU in general can come off, and isolation valve goes to auto. And then from here, we already got a taxi instruction. We just go straight ahead and then a right on hotel. So we can just get the taxi lights on already. PCAS might as well come on now. Zoom in here really quick. We can zoom out here, but zoom in here. We can zoom out here, but zoom in here. There we go. So right after takeoff, I'm confirmed we're gonna fly heading 070. So I'm gonna have it on runway heading for now, just to make it happy, and then from there we'll decide. So we're gonna go park and brake. Oh wait, no, hold on. Flaps 1. And park and brake, and we'll get her spooling up. Parking brakes all released. I forgot to start the clock here. Let's get that rolling. Alright, let's get her moving. Is this the right way to go? No, we're gonna taxi out that way. Okay. Let's spool them up. That's amazing. Alright. Haven't heard anything from the rudder. Haven't heard. What the heck? Haven't felt anything from the rudder pedals yet, so that's a good sign. Nassau traffic, Bahamas 221, taxiing runway 14 via hotel. I turned the taxi lights on, right? Alright, we'll go to engine mode to continuous. We'll spool them up again. just to get her moving a little bit. And we're not on center. Okay. We're gonna ding the flight attendants. Seatbelt, that's what I forgot to do. I knew I forgot something. Flight attendants, should take off. And then diesel light comes on. Don't worry about the logo lights for now. Diesel lights come on. Nassau traffic, Bahamas 221 taking out runway 14 about Nassau traffic. We already have flight directors on, so we'll just line up here. We'll go ahead and do a rolling takeoff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your butts. We'll be on our way out of here safely if we hold on correctly. 40%. Auto throttle and toga. There's the clock. I think I heard that sound before somewhere. This exact tone. 80 knots, we're going to release the pressure.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear. Yes, the beautiful Bahamas. With a left-hand turn 070. We get terrain on. Go speed him up a little bit. Up to 210 for now. That's a rocket of a takeoff with the Navy bus. Make sure we're taking this camera with us. Yes, we are. As the speed's increasing, we'll go ahead, speed, give it a second. We'll fly direct to beach in just a second. We're going to go heading 040. Speed's notching up very nice and slowly. Actually, gears are already up, so we can go ahead and get these lights off. Hope the sounds are nice up in there. Oh yeah, they are. Is that a football field? What the frick? Maybe it's just a track field, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna fly direct to Peach. There we are. That's what I wanted. That's the view I wanted for sure. Paradise Island, oh yeah. There's the airport back there. Goodbye Nassau for now. We'll be back. For sure we'll be back. Very, very nice here. Ooh, if you guys don't know, I'm using Rex ATMOS for the first time today. For the first time on stream. I've been using it for about a week or two, just trying to figure it out. So let me know what you guys think. The cloud softener definitely helps. Flaps coming up. Now we can speed it up with the flaps coming up as well. That is actually 10,000 feet. Yeah, we'll bring the altitude up. 260 is our cruise. So we'll bring it up to there. And if we look ahead in our flight plan, we basically have actually quite a lot of room between top of climb and top of descent, surprisingly. When I flew this route a week and a half ago by myself, I didn't even have time to cruise. It was that fast. Alright, by rule of thumb, hold on. I was fighting with my eyes to make sure I tune out my mic. And it's 10,000 feet. We can pop the lights off. What the heck? Generational lag spike. Engine mode's to off. Lights are all off. Auto brake off. The gear off. And flaps up and clean. Beautiful. Alright, we're on our way to Palm Beach. Wait, hold on. The Bahamas is their own country. Okay, so unfortunately, people flying in are gonna have to go through customs all over again. Alright, we can hop off the frequency. We'll go over to Unicom. What did I set up? 124.0? What the frick did I do? It's not Unicom. But I set up Unicom earlier. That's fine. 10,000 feet in climbing, and we are on our way to Palm Beach. That looks beautiful as is. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that real quick. That is amazing. That is an amazing shot right there. I am not even kidding. That looks absolutely amazing. Those screenshots are all gonna go into the slideshow at the beginning. 100%. That's amazing. And the sun just rose too, so it's very, very nice. $18,000, we'll go ahead and put it standard, and we can now relax. We are. There's cruise for us. And it did tell me something. So we do have some ATC, but not for us. It's going to be Fort Lauderdale Ground and Miami Tower online. Again, none of them for us, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, so looking at the, let's take a look at our stuff real quick so we can get the seat belts loose, you know, loosen those belts, let those stomachs hang. I'm kidding. No, but I'm not gonna lie, this entire area looks very, very nice. The water looks very clean, the clouds look very nice and floofy, puffy, fliffy, I don't know. Something, you know, they're very soft. I'm getting good frames with this too. The sun is destroying the world below me. That road's very fast, by the way. And Florida's somewhere on the horizon. Let's figure out exactly what we're doing really quickly. So we're actually gonna keep this for now, surprisingly. Let's do that. So Mahi 3 arrival. Somewhere I am somewhere off screen. It's not gonna show me. So something told me to cross Mahi at and maintain 5,000. Not doing that. No. We should be right here, actually. Oh, no, this is not to scale, though. My bad. So, Merlin. Then IBAM? Yeah. And then... So, here's what we're going to be looking at. So, we're transitioning from Wilba. Is that correct? Let's quickly skip along and see how it's going to go. Tiny NG displays. I don't know. I was flying the Max for the past week or so. And the Max displays are amazing. So, let's skip along here. So Wilba's at 3,000. IBAM, let's put it what at maybe 6. Six, 7,000. I don't know what. Let's do 7,000 for IBAM. So IBAM. Oh wait, my bad. /7,000. They're gonna tell us too steep or no? Okay, it just moves our top of the 10 a little closer. So I bammed at 7,000, and then we'll just settle up our altitude for 3,000 here. We'll fly direct to Wilba and we'll establish ourselves in the ILS. If anything, we'll just cut our approach short, just quickly align ourselves there, if we really have to. And if I feel like it. I probably will feel like it, though, so. Now y'all know what I'm gonna do. Anyways, so from here, so from the top of the descent, wherever it starts, I don't know where my location is right now. We'll fly in. I pointed 7,000 at a, what the frick am I saying? 7,000 at IBAM. Now give me 1 second. When we were flying from Flint to Chicago, I figured out how to insert a waypoint. And I quickly mute this. Mute, what the frick? All right, let's try this. Let's try this right here. So let's try to create a custom waypoint. So what I want to do is IBAM. This is a vector right here, so there's no actual heading for my BAM. If you guys know what I mean. Here, let me get over here. This is all the heading. I'm gonna create a waypoint south of Wilbus from IBAM, and then we could just fly like that. Will that work? Probably, because I'm a genius. So Wilbus. So the heading. First of all, runway altitude is 66. We'll round up. It's gonna be up to 100 for the landing altitude. That's just for pressurization. We're gonna go to Wilbur. What's the heading? So 9er. What's the actual runway course? 99. Actually, might as well set up here for that. 99. 99 all 3 times. Here we go. And then the frequency was 1119er. So ILS 1119er. The ILS 1119er. Here we go. And we'll quickly pop in here. There's stop and ascent. Pop the seatbelts on. 128 is our approach speed. Let's quickly calculate our landing. We're gonna go. Oh wait, what? Landing around? Nah. Oh wait, it is. Okay, Palm Beach. Sorry, I saw runway 14. I freaked out for a second. We're using 10 left. Import. Flaps 40. Import the weather 3014, the altimeter, so it's not too bad. Reset altitude. Oh shoot, my bad. We're going down to 7,000. Forgot about that. My bad. Oh, bro. Surprisingly, we're still like on the curvature, so I don't know. So yeah, for 7,000 for IBAM, that's what we have set right now. We'll have time. We got all the frequencies and all the courses aligned, so let's do auto brake 2. Let's see how that's gonna fare. What? So what is not an excess of structural limit? Are we too heavy? Did I load up too much fuel? I might have loaded up a little too much fuel.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you
No, it's another ad, bro.
You'll get the latest.
All right, 9.2. Yeah. Okay. What if we do no AC? Is that gonna help? No anti-ice required. There's no wind, so that's that. What's our current aircraft weight? Can we see that somewhere? Did we cruise? No. Destination? Climb? No. Progress? Is there not a way to take a look at our weights? Well, that's our zero fuel weights. Yeah, so I don't know why it's saying we can't land with that. So what's the lowest?
Radio check.
5x5, whoever it was.
5x5, thank you.
Okay, so that's allowed. Okay, so we're gonna use auto brake 3 for this one. 127. Okay, so if anything, we just burn off some fuel. And what if we use max auto brake? Okay, no, that's too short. We're gonna use auto brake 3. So auto brake 3 is the decision. Alright? And then we said the waypoint. So what waypoint were we gonna use? I know exactly which one. I said Wilbur. So when we step through here, Wilbur, here's how you supposedly do it. So you type in Wilbur, the heading. So the heading is 099. So we want to use 189. At about, how far away is this? Oh shoot, I have no idea. We can use trigonometry, technically, but I don't want to. 121.5 is max landing weight. Is that what it was? I mean, if anything, we'll burn off the fuel in the descent. Either way, so... what's the danger of landing overweight? An overrun or something? Or breaking the structural integrity of the aircraft? Like, who cares about that? Come on. It's a simulator. It's not me. Come on. No. Really quickly, though. I'm trying to figure out how long it is to hold on. Is that a Palm Beach VOR? Is that what it is? So hold on. So if IBAM is just at the shore, I don't know. I'm freaking out. Hold on. So Wilba, 7 miles, then 11.7, and 13.1 to the runway. 13.1. This is 4 miles. This is 4.5 miles. So 12.1, maybe 14. Maybe 14 point. Oh, sure, no, 16.8. We'll figure it out. So instead of using Wilba, let's use IBAM then. So IBAM at 280 for about 16 miles maybe, and then we'll punch it. Hold on. We'll punch it into Wilba. Like that. Okay, so not 16 miles. So maybe 16.5. So IBAM at 280. I thought 16, so let's try 16.5. Okay, no, so it's gonna be like 17.5. Okay. So let's quickly erase those two. So what is this? IBAM at 280 at 17.5 miles. And that's too long now. Okay. So 17 miles. Got it. Okay. IBAM 280 at 17 miles out into Wilba. And that fits perfectly. Okay, beautiful. So from there we can delete the vector. Delete the vector. Hello. What do you mean invalid delete? You cannot do that. Oh, just move Wilba up. There you go. Oh wait, hold on. We can just move this up here. I forgot you could do that. I forgot that's how you do it on the Boeing aircraft. And there you go. That's our approach. Okay. So making waypoints is essentially the same thing in the Boeing and the Airbus, except in the Airbus you go. So in the Airbus you go waypoint slash heading slash distance. In Boeing you go waypoint no slash heading slash distance. So in Boeing it's waypoint heading slash distance, and then in Airbus it's waypoint slash heading slash distance. Got it. Okay, that's pretty useful because I did get stuck a little while ago trying to figure out how to make a waypoint and I couldn't do that. Let's zoom in here real quickly. We can actually go ahead and descend down to 2,000 as well, just because that's the thing right here. We should be on our way down beautifully. There's 10,000 feet. We'll pop the lights on as well. This music can come up for now. Sim sounds can come up. There's no ATC at the moment, correct? Oh wow, we made it far. Okay. Palm Beach. What is hello? 119.1 is the CTAF. Got it. 119.1. So we'll set that up here. We were pretty close already. 119.1. There we go. There's Palm Beach Airport already. I think Fort Lauderdale should be here somewhere too. All the way down there. Yeah, that should be Fort Lauderdale. And then I believe one of these is Boca Raton. I think, hold on. I think that's Boca and that's Pompano Beach over there. And then Fort Lauderdale's right next to it. Oh no, that's Fort Lauderdale. That's Pompano. That's Boca. Okay. I don't know. I've only been in West Palm Beach once, and it's like an hour drive from Fort Lauderdale. We flew into Fort Lauderdale in 2022, and then we drove up to West Palm Beach for the day. We literally dropped our bags off at our hotel. We drove south 20 minutes from the airport to drop our bags off, and then an hour and a half north to West Palm Beach. And all we really did is just drove by Mar-a-Lago because we thought that was cool. One walking downtown or whatever it was downtown. I don't even know what it was. And what else did we do? We went to a Goodwill because supposedly the rich areas have nicer stuff. I mean, we flew in there. I don't know how we expected to bring stuff back. Anyways, we just make sure we will make our descent, right? We will. 2,000, like over here. Oh yeah, we'll be good. Okay. And a 2,000. We already have. Let's just cross check one more time. What was our landing speed? Oh, 128. Oh shoot, my bad. Wrong one. 128. At 2. Yeah, I'm still over. We'll just screw this. We'll just put in whatever it wants. Alright, 128 at auto brake 3. Alright, auto brake 3, if we use up that much runway, where are we gonna come out? Up. That's the wrong one, hold on. I gotta pin that. We're gonna come out like right here or something, right? And we're gonna use one of the Charlie gates. The Charlie gates, just because it's closer, just because I want to. We'll use like a Charlie 8 or something, one of these. What's clicking? Something was clicking. West Palm Beach Airport. Actually looks very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. This looks very, very nice. Arrival into West Palm Beach. We are not going to record our landing into here, but we sure will do that going into Nassau. That sun glare is insane though. There's not a single cloud in the sky. What the heck? I don't know where to get a downtown model of West Palm Beach though, so I might have to find and download one. I can probably do that right now. Hold on. Let's see if I can find anything on good old flightsim.to. Water fixes, hospitals. Wow, there really is nothing here. How do I find Palm Jumeirah here? What? Why is that in the Palm Beach area? Alright. There's 5,000. We're going to be coming down as well. So it should be slowing down our descent here. How's our decel doing? Okay, so we're going to be decelling from there. Beautiful. We'll have 5,000 and 3,000 and 2,000. Very, very good to know. Our flight time is just at 36 minutes for now. Very nice. And then 35 minutes here. We were supposed to be hour 14 gate to gate. I don't know what it's thinking. We're going to be like 50 minutes at max. like 15 minutes, we should be at our gate. Now, for gate, I did say we were gonna exit at Delta. Guessing. We'll just take Delta Charlie 8 to the gates. Now for Charlie, what do we take? Wait, was that a ramp that I saw? Eastern Remote ramp. We'll take one of these gates here. Maybe Charlie 10 maybe? Or one of these right here. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. There's a left-hand turn. It is not that rough of a turn. It is not that rough of a turn. I don't know what the plane's complaining about. The diesel port, we're going to go down to our approach speed in a second here. At least the auto throttle will. And as soon as it does, we can go ahead and start bringing out the flaps. There's a go throttle has been retarded. This doesn't. That's not what it. It's not what it sounds like, guys. We can start bringing out flaps. Flaps 1. The more flaps we bring out, the slower we'll get. Especially since now we're pretty much essentially leveled off. Retarding the throttle is gonna just bring us down very fast right now. Look at this. We're dropping 1 airspeed a second. Amazing. There's Palm Beach over there in the distance. The left-hand turn, runway 10 left. 10 right is basically non-existent. I mean, 10 right is a thing, but again, it's like 3,000 feet long and it's for general aviation only. For approach, what's the go-around altitude? 3,000 at heading 323. Heading 323, is that correct? We'll set it up as soon as I pick up the ILS here. The localizer and the ILS. I'm gonna go flaps 2, speed check. Localizer is incoming. I'm gonna wait to align because last time that I picked up the glide slope early, I had a bit of a problem going into Orlando Sanford. This 737-600 literally started diving down. I have to disable the autopilot. There's a glide slope. We'll go ahead and activate approach mode. We have localizer and glide slope coming in a second. We'll go flaps 5. Where are you flying over? I am flying. This is West Palm Beach. Lake Okeechobee's back there. West Palm Beach right there. We're flying in from Nassau to West Palm Beach on a 737-600, and then we'll be flying back as well. We are in VATSIM as well. We got to pick up the glide slope in a second. As soon as we'll come down here, we're just gonna descend down to 2,000 and stay there for the longest time, and then we'll set up 3,000 on the MCP. We're gonna go ahead and activate the engine modes. There's flaps 5 speed check. We'll drop flaps 10 at Cesur. Now I did get Geese. How do you pronounce it? Geese? I don't know, this thing. Don't mind this landing. This was an experiment. I have a little tab up here, so it'll be tracking our landing. Actual landing rate. We're gonna go flaps 10. Glide slope is armed. Gear down. Gears coming down. Sim sounds are coming up. And flaps 15. We'll drop our speed down to 128. And 3,000 on the go-around altitude. Bring out the spoilers just for a second. Let's see here. Lights are on. Engines to continuous. TCAS. Flight attendants. Seats for landing. All set. Flaps full. Our flaps full for landing. We're all ready to go. Okay, LNAV is ready to be armed here. By the way, these lights back here, they were supposed to be Christmas lights, but green doesn't really work. like only one of them does. And blue's interesting. It might be a little too bright. I don't know. I like red for now. Not too bright, but it is still a Christmas color. All right. We're approach speed, Glideslope, localizer, speed is at 128 and stable. Flaps are full. Auto brake is 3. Spoilers are, oh well, spoilers armed. TCAS, lights, gear. Let's land it. Autopilot, my aircraft. Folding my aircraft, my throttle, my... Just keep her on center line for now. We don't have any minimums, do we? 216, but I didn't set them up. Never set them up. My bad, here we go. They're a little lower. 700 feet. I'm gonna try to keep it just above 128 on the speed. A little to the left. Let's shift right a little bit. The wind's beating us from 080. We should be drifting right with our nose to the left. I don't know why that's not happening. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're drifting right. Now we got to counteract it.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Bit of an aggressive flare. 248. That's alright. Could have been better. Nose wheel touchdown. I think I flared it a little too aggressively there. Reverses can come off. And we'll exit at the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to West Palm Beach. Now we'll exit the very, very next one. We'll start the APU. Engines to normal. These lights can come off. These can go back here. Terrain can come off. What's the terrain bug? This one, okay. Bring the flaps up. A left turn here, and we'll turn in there. I will turn off TARA. Get one of these off for a second. Pull them up. That beeping is good. Negative 249 landing. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Again, I flared it a little too aggressively right before the touchdown, so it might have been my bad. Might have been. No, it definitely was my bad. What am I talking about? Did the APU started? Did we get the APU started? I did get it started, okay. We're just weaving and weaving back and forth. Alright. Yeah, we'll just take one of these. This isn't supposed to be Jet Blue and Delta Gates, but what the frick cares? We're Bahamas Air. We can do whatever the frick we want. Now let's check out what gate we want. We'll take, how about this one? The Charlie 10. Take Charlie 10. These lights can come off. Make sure we don't overshoot it here. Turn in here. I know for sure Bahamas Air flies to West Palm Beach. I just don't know exactly what gates. You got it. Come on. You got it. We'll take that. Most definitely take that. Go ahead and activate the generators. Good, engine 1 and 2 off. We'll get these pumps off, this on. Seat belts and we'll deplane. This can come off. And that's all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to West Palm Beach. Jetway is getting connected. We'll get the trucks in. We'll get the AP bleed on. So recirculating the air. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Let's, hold on, give me 1 second. Let's do this. This was our flight. Let's end it. Now, I did realize that Geese does have a different landing rate than Volanta does. So let's just review this real quick. We started at gate Charlie 44, and we'll actually probably we'll probably park in the same gate. If not, let's do Charlie 45 for parking next. Either one of these. We'll come on in. We'll record this landing. It's actually going to be very nice and low over the water. Out like this, we vectored ourselves at near Paradise Island. Flew out here. Did a little thing here. Touchdown at a 98. Huh? You see what I mean? It's not accurate. Can I escort you? How would that be allowed on VATSIM? Like, you could fly along, most definitely. Just give me a 98 on a landing when Gase gave me 250. I've been trusting Gase a little more, so this is just for us. So 98 landing, we parked. Definitely weaved our way. What the frick? Okay, so this is the scenery is either outdated or this is updated. We parked right here. All right, we ended the flight. We'll wait for everybody to deplane. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, that's disgusting. When everybody deplanes, we're gonna start putting in our new flight plan. So 45 minutes before at 3 minutes from the startup. 48 minutes from gate to gate. We were supposed to be hour 14. Gosh, we were like 20 minutes early. 30 minutes early. Hold on, like 25. And then airtime, we were supposed to be 46 minutes. We were really 41 minutes. But not too bad at all. Not too shabby. I'm gonna go ahead and unpin all these just because we no longer need these. And I'm gonna quickly file a new flight plan while we're waiting. We're gonna keep everything that's on here for now. Actually, we'll go ahead and keep these on. Why not? Alright. Alright, MSFS 2020 or 2024? I'm flying a PMDG aircraft, so that's 2020. Because I'm not sure if they're going to ever... Well, they said they were going to release it for 2024, but I wouldn't trust them to do it for free. They'd probably do it for like $50 upgrade for all. Upgrade every single one of your aircraft for $50 a piece. Basically, like rebuying it. I don't know. It's PMDG. They're going to want money. Respectively, they made really good aircraft. But, like, you don't got to charge $70 per aircraft, you know what I mean? Actually, let's position ourselves like right here, because that's just like an empty place. I'm like, you know what? Nah. I like the look at the terminals. Let's do it right here. Yeah, like that. All right. Let's go ahead and quickly plan our new flight. Let me think. Did I miss anything? I did not. We're gonna use the same runway for departure. Let's go ahead and quickly plan it here. Bring up this view for now. Let's plan a brand new flight. We ended this flight everywhere, right? We ended it on Volanta. And we ended it... Where else did we end it on? Oh, that's really it. Okay. So we can disconnect from VATSIM for now. There's nobody else here anyways. And then new flight. Same aircraft. So we are Bahamas 222 this time. from Palm Beach over to Lynden Pindling, Nassau. We are the 600 with a first class configuration. I just don't bother to change it. BF, oh wait, hold on. C6BFD. Oh my gosh, bro, the McRib ads are so annoying. There we go. Tender. Oh my gosh, it's so tender. Bro. 10 left, and then runway, it's giving us runway 10 for arrival into Pindling. Really. Oh, there's actually 3 aircraft coming in. Oh, they are actually landing runway 10. Interesting. Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. And passengers, we'll do a little less passengers. We'll do like, what, 60, let's do 67 people. 7 people. Just for the heck of it. Alright, Bahamas 222 this time. We'll rejoin. Shut up, flight plan. We'll refile it. There we go. What guy I want? Alright, we did refile it. We got it all the way to see it's gonna be 4644 on the squawk. 46. What? Hello. 4644. There we go. Alright, are we done deboarding everything? Am I touching my microphone? Is that kind of loud? No, it's not loud at all. Not loud at all. Very nice. All right, they're all done here. Go ahead and reload. We'll request boarding for the new flight. Waiting for the brand new flight. They're actually putting it in here already. Let's go ahead and just exit out here real quick. Ident. You know exactly where we are. We are at Palm Beach. We're going back to Nassau. We are Bahamas 222. We're using runway 10 left for departure. I almost said the wrong thing. 10 left for departure, so over the water. Honestly, I think this flight is going to be even more beautiful than the previous one, even though they were very, very nice. All of them were. Then our flight plan. This one is a little more extensive. Cruise altitude is going to be flight level 290. Interestingly enough, 290. This is going to be a little lower, I think. I would imagine, right? Although it is a little bit inland, so we'll bring it back up. I don't know. For the departure, 10 left. Can I move this out of the way, please? There we go. 10 left. The MIG-say 3 via the Helby transition. We'll activate that. Then route. Hold on, route. From Helby, it's directed to Hanks. That's spelled Hotel Alpha November Kilo X-ray. Then from Hanks, direct to. That's an interesting VOR. It's not Zeta. What is it? Zulu, Quebec Alpha. Somebody just mashed up a bunch of letters. Remember, and then from there it's direct to whatever runway 10 has in store. So runway 10, they have. Let's see what they have for runway 10 really quickly. Because I am actually interested. Let's go ahead and do our charts as well. We'll re-import the new flight plan. That's the wrong one. Here we go. So our departure, 3014, that's what we have set up. We can actually go ahead and just turn that off for now. 060 at 8, we're just going to be... Oh, it's literally just straight out departure. Okay. Nice. Charts. Departure. We'll click the charts, the ground, and the SID. And then for arrival, we're going to want the ground, the gates, no stars, but we are for runway 10. What do they have for runway 10? It's just bringing you in from there, really? That's a GNSS, so BORY, BOR is the Zulu. Oh, that's not the right one. Wait, runway 10. Okay, no, it is that way, like that. Okay, no, we're using GNSS runway 10. That's what we're doing. So it's just an RNAV. RNAV 10. Should we... Yeah, from RELV. Why not? Although, hold on. Wait, I have no idea now. Hold on. Let me check it out. Yeah, we'll use it from RELV. Because, let me show you guys exactly why. Because our other waypoints... So, again, it's straight out like that. For the longest time, Halby. Then Hanks to ZQA. But ZQA is over here. Interestingly enough. How's everybody else flying in there? They're just doing straight ins. Alright, so give me 1 second to decide. So, if we want to do a straight in, we gotta ignore ZQA, because if we zoom out, there's RELV. So, yeah, might as well just ignore ZQA, so we'll just move RELV up here. The bad boys. We ain't playing by the rules. Here we go. How's boarding right now? They're almost done here. Everyone's essentially in their seats here. Baggage loading is just the only thing we're waiting on right now. And on me. We'll get the fuel pumps on. I mean, the packs are on, right? Yeah, they are. Packs are on. This is on. We'll turn that on as well. We'll get that started as well. Why not? Get that clocked away. That's... then from... We're actually all done with that. So we can go ahead and go to init. Flight level 290. Really quickly set this up. 290. Cost index 29. Not as aggressive anymore. Alternative 4.9 thousand pounds of fuel. So 4,900 pounds of fuel. For zero fuel weight, is it going to give me the same thing? No, it's a little lower this time. Okay. And then cruise wind is 316 at 11. Oh, wait, I can't do... I shouldn't do zero fuel weight yet, because we haven't done fuel. So fuel, we need 10,400. So 10,000... do 500, because we're going to leave like right now. There we go. That's going to include center tanks as well, so we'll pop those on as well. So let's redo that. Same thing. Okay, that's fine. And one limit. Performance. Import runway. No, we're using runway 10 left for arrival. From aircraft. Import weather. Okay, so 55, but takeoff 2. 55, but it's takeoff 2 with the climb due. Do we do climb 1 or we'll do climb 2. And then flaps 1. And then 5 and then 555 on the trim. Okay. Sounds good. 555 on the trim. So right smack in the middle, like right there. Runway length was what? Was it 7,900? Let's put it in like that. Now V speeds are 2828 and 30. 130 plus 15 is 145. Runway heading, since that's what we're flying. I don't know why I mispronounced that. Are the ground shocks on? Yeah, we'll remove the chocks. What is the runway heading for departure? It's just gonna be... Oh wait, inset. There's an inset. 099. Runway heading for 2500. And then what's the top altitude? Assigned by... Oh no, 10 left right here. 7,000 top altitude. And then I went the wrong way. Double niner all 3 times. And we're all set to push. Are they all done over here? Oh yeah, they are all done. Let's go ahead and request pushback. Alright, so I don't know if the music's too loud or not. With the simp sounds up. Music comes off for just a second. We're gonna face south. That sounds like Sheldon, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, what's next? We're gonna restart the clock. That's rolling. Parking brakes are released. Okay, so we're not clear to start engines yet. So we'll give them a second. Or is the volume all the way up? It is. They're just my headphones. Here we go. Alright, so taxiing, this should be just Charlie all the way down to... I don't know if we can take the full length or if we should do like that. I have no idea. But we said flaps 1, is that correct? RTO on the auto brake. We're gonna start engine number 2 first. Did I? Is that my flight plan? Alright. We're all good in Volanta. We're tracking ourselves now. Starting number 2. Packs off and engine. We're gonna go ahead and shut up for the startup. That's a good start on 1. We're gonna start 2 as well. That's a good start on 2. We're gonna start 1. My bad. Stupid. From this window right here. I would most definitely say that's a good start on 1 and 2. That's a long ass pushback though. That is a long ass pushback. What the heck? Literally off the entire ramp. Like, what? Alright. Parking brakes are set. Activate the engine generators. Packs. Dual bleed off. Isolation route to auto. APU comes off. Let's see here. All this is on. Cabin temperature Celsius. Why is it in Celsius? Oh wait, I know why. Oh, stupid. Ram door full open, alright. Seatbelts are all on. Gears being unlocked. Flight directors, we just recycled them real quickly. Over to my side. Got LNAV and VNAV. And then taxi. Where are we at right now? We're... We gotta take it through there. We'll just go Charlie 8 right here, and then Charlie all the way down to runway 10 left. And then from there, we'll figure it out ourselves. Alright, that gear should be coming out soon. We'll go ahead and activate TARA. We'll see a man get the frick out of here. I want to get a move on. Taxi lights on. Boy, you gotta move out of the way now. Start moving. Move, bro! Oh my gosh. Parking brake. The flaps 1. Pull them up. Yeah, let's get this plane moving nice and fast here. We're here, and then we'll spool them up one more time once we're in Charlie. We're gonna go up to like 30 knots. You know, just a normal taxi speed for a Boeing 737. Absolutely normal. I mean, listen, this is a foreign airline. They don't know the rules of the U.S. anyways. Spool them up here. 40%. Oh yeah. We better get a speeding ticket. Woo. Feeling naughty. Whoa, hold on. Anybody else in Palm Beach here? Yeah, there's one other guy into the gates. Alright, we're good. There he is, right there. He's going to Atlanta. It's at 3:21. Palm Beach traffic, Bahamas 222 taxiing. Here, Charlie, runway 10 left. We're gonna cross runway 32. Should be on frequency. I don't know why he's not on frequency. I want to make sure the sim's not too loud, and I'm the loudest one here. I always have to be the loudest one here. You know, that's just law. Nice and quick taxi. Are we gonna take full length, or should we just go Charlie? We'll go full length because we're only using. What was our? We're at 80% on one, so yeah, we should probably just use the full length. We can go ahead and just turn these on already. Look at this one on as well. Seatbelts are on. There's 1 ding, 2 ding. Let it then take our seats for takeoff. We're all set here. It is an RNAV going back, so we should be all good. So no frequencies, no ILS to pick up. So we're all good on the nav thing. This is gonna be Charlie 4, so 2 more than the last one's ours. Now, because this scenery is made by Glideslope Pro, formerly known as BM World and AmSing, who were sued or something for piracy, this scenery is extremely unoptimized. It looks good, very good, but I'd rather get the... I'm definitely going to bridge the vertical sim one once he releases his. Whenever he does. Palm Beach is actually a very nice airport to fly to. I actually do enjoy it a lot. Yeah, I think we can use full length, kind of like how Vegas has it. Kind of like how Vegas has the full length runway. Because this is already like the other end of it. Alright, we can go ahead and turn the lights on. Make sure there's nobody on a final. Oh, we should be all good. Palm Beach traffic, Bahamas 222, taking off runway 10 left. We're actually talking, right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a rolling takeoff. Let's spool them up 40. The Southwest style. Auto throttle, block, and toga. Oh yeah, I love 80%. This is the takeoff that I did when I did Air Florida.
80 knots.
80 knots. We'll keep the pressure to 100. Throttle hold. All right, we're all good. Rotate. Gear.
The brake.
Autopilot, if I can. We gotta figure it out. Palm Beach. The wind really drifting us away. What the heck? And goodbye, West Palm Beach. There's downtown. It's just a straight out departure, which is a very nice thing. There's N1 speed. Mar-a-Lago should be like right down here, is that right? Yeah, I'm not gonna see it like that. Somewhere? Actually, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Right, this is a bridge in real life, but of course it's like drowned in water in the simulator. Mar-a-Lago's down there, there's West Palm Beach in downtown area, and goodbye. Bring the flaps up. We're all set, we can disable the auto brake. Actually, it is a little bit dark. Light it up just a little bit. Here we go. Gears up, we can bring these in. This can come in. What is this? Wrong frequency? No, I'm just... This thing got GLS on it? Seriously? Wow. Alright. Alright, I'm surprised. You got me. I didn't know there was GLS on the NGs. I thought it was just like an A350 thing. You got me. Oh wow, we're actually pretty far out now. That was a very quiet departure. Very nice. Just fly out like this. 7,000 a hefty. This is really annoying. We'll bring it up to 290 so that as soon as we clear the restriction, we can climb it. So 7,000 until Hefe. We'll zoom out on here. There we go. Good chunk. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. What the frick is this bringing us back to? I'm not even tuned into that. Put this up nice and early. 126. It's not even terps. It's FA. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It's really annoying. It's keeping us at 7,000 for now. I mean, flaps are in though, right? You know what? Screw this restriction, man. I'm not obeying it. I'm not waiting to climb above 7,000. It's so annoying. It pisses me off so bad. Yeah, Miami Tower is really the one who went busy right now because he's got some big departures. A300, 777. Is that a cargo one? Oh, right from Anchorage, 777. He's got another one on final. This in also 777 from LA. Yeah, very nice. Actually, quite a lot of people flying into Nassau today. What the heck? There's like 3 departures there right now. Yeah, surprisingly, there's a lot of there's 3 departures, 1 arrival in Nassau. Y'all don't go anywhere. I'll be there in a few minutes. 10,000 feet, we can take the lights up, gear off, flaps are clean, and off we go.
Meet the Lux Brewer.
Bro,
Touch for a brew that matches and
stupid
exceeds
ass, man.
the sea-
No Aviation, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're making our way back over to Nassau, where we originally departed from. There's 18,000, we'll pop standard. Nine o'clock, wow. Not too bad. We're making good time. And that's the beginning of the Bahamas Islands already. Are we in Unicom? We are not. Let's switch over. And then 119.5 is the CTAF for Nassau, just so we can get ready. Is everybody else on that frequency? Just making sure. No, of course not a single other person's on that frequency. Nobody knows that CTAF is a thing, apparently. This is Grand Bahama right here. This would be Freeport. Yeah. Nassau altimeter is at 3013. Stop of climb. We can get the seatbelts off for just a second. Never thought about a cent. Let's go ahead and bring down our MCP altitudes. I am going to check though what our altitudes are. So RELV is at 2,000. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. 2,000 for everything. Then the courses for everything. We can go ahead and unmark this. Yeah, Freeport's right down there. I don't know why I delayed the stream. It's actually a very nice flying to the Bahamas. I like it a lot. No stars, but approaches. Yeah, it's 2,000 RELV, and 2,000 will bring in whatever Glideslope we have. So 2901 is the minimum. 2901. (3013) was the altimeter, I believe. If anything, I can just check really quickly, but I won't. I won't, because I know what it is. And we're gonna record this landing as well. The taxi in, we'll just take the full length of the runway, really. I believe we can. Does Nassau have any winds right now? That's what I'm most wondering. 080. Yes, you gotta land runway 10 here. Now again, my question is, I would imagine just take the full length, right? 8,300 feet. This is basically like landing in Midway. Runway 10. And you have the blast pad too, but it doesn't really count. So really 8,100. What's our landing speed again? Is it 126? 124. So we don't gotta add anything. So we're about halfway through our flight. That Delta still has not left its gate at Palm Beach. So if we use auto brake, actually, what if we use auto brake 1? Are we gonna run over or no? Auto brake 1 is perfect. So we'll use auto brake 1 because then we will reach right at the end of the runway, and depending, we can just roll the rest of the way there. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And then I got the minimums already. The altitude, figured it out. We'll just pick up an LNAV VNAV thing here. VNAV path. There's top of descent. Seat belts. And that is what's up. Now for gates. I didn't realize, but you can actually read this. So Pier Charlie is for U.S. departures. Bravo is for U.S. international arrivals. And then Alpha is for domestic or international departures. So we're in arrival, so we gotta park one of these. So we'll go Charlie 40, I guess. I believe. Oh, wait, hold on. No, Bravo's here. This is just Alpha. Okay, got it. That's a little confusing. So this is also Charlie. Okay, so we might as well just park at the old gates. Unless they literally use a different terminal, and I've been using the wrong one for this whole time. And get this, the 777 there. Okay, no, so we literally do use Bravo. I've been using the wrong terminal this whole time. I've been using Charlie. That's for US only. So we're using Charlie gate. So the question is, which ones are available? I mean, we have Bravo 27. That's available. That's like in the very, very corner. Not sure how fun that would be. We'll figure it out. I think we're gonna take 27. It depends, because again, there's two Bahamas Airs right now. They're all going to Providence to Works. Actually, one of the guys that's flying is from Midway, Alexander Bridgewater. So the 777 and the two Bahamas Air are all going to Providence and Turks right now. Turks and Cocos Islands. I'm not sure how you pronounce that exactly. Not sure why I'm tracking DHP. Oh yes, what's the heading? Oh my gosh, there's another ad. You've got to be kidding me.
You can get a domain from Squarespace.
Alright, so 098 is the heading, so we can just notch these all down by 1. I didn't hit this one, there we go. 098 is the heading. Why can I not say that? I think I got 2000 at Relv and Joe Beeb. I think the proper way of doing this would have been to fly to ZQA over here, and then around to a Tad, and then to Jobib, so we make a little looper like that. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Nope, not me. I don't do that stuff. That's not what I do. Actually, there it is right there. Is that it? No way. No, it's gonna be like off. Oh, there it is right there. Stupid. There's Nassau already over there in the distance. There's a strip. There's no clouds all day today to test Rex Atmos. Like, that's so boring. Alright, the Delta finally pushed in West Palm Beach. He finally did. So glad for him. Actually, hold on. It's essentially day now, so we can... Hello. There we go. That's like a purplish color though, right? Yeah, what if I do purple? Okay, so... It's supposed to be white. Or... light blue? I will do light blue. I don't know. But again, this one's like more greenish. So, I don't know anymore. There we go. What was I gonna look up? Oh. We'll pop the music off. That's gonna be the end of it for today. Until we stream again. Muhammad, I hope I pronounced this correctly. Alperslanassar. I'm sorry, what's that? Cannon or what? I have no idea what you're trying to say there. Welcome to the stream, man. We're just about to start landing in Nassau. We're gonna get the lights on now. We have auto brake 1 enabled. And we'll start dropping flaps as soon as we get closer. Because there it is right there. There's the airport right there. Who is still there? Pretty much everybody parked. So the 777 push now. Are they all on the Unicom? Okay, so the 777 is on the Unicom, but the 2 Bahamas Air are, they are on, shoot, I cannot speak. They're on CTAF. So I have both loaded in if I need to. I'm on Unicom right now, but we'll load in CTAF if we have to. Let's get these in, just so we don't forget about them. Everybody coming in from the angle right here.
Pindling traffic speedbird 1 to vector cell taxi again to the holding point runway 14.
That's a kid. Flying a 777. What the frick? What are these airlines approving of nowadays? Alright, Rel's coming up. We got 2,000 at Jobib, guaranteed. There's the airfield. Oh, hold on. These are ramps. No, we're definitely gonna take Bravo 30 then, or Bravo 20. We'll see what happens because these are all gates here. But then these are all ramps. So, okay. So he's gonna. Oh wait, hold on. You guys can't see that. Dude, not bad. I forgot. Y'all can't see my other monitor. Everything here is good. Yeah, we're just waiting to approach. And once we hit decel, we'll start dropping the flaps because that's what's most important. There's runway 14. Terminal's starting to load in. A bit of turbulence though. I'm gonna open up the flight recorder just so we can have it ready. Now, I actually do remember the flight recorder with the PMDG 737 is very, very good. It's a lot better. Okay, so the 777 is taxiing out. He should be done by the time that we're here. $4,000 feet, and the decel point's coming up. There's our runway. So actually what I realized, you don't have to roll to the very, very end. we can actually exit at Bravo. I didn't know this run. I don't know these taxiways were the same length. So if we go back, no, if we go back over here, we're like rolling the very, very end. If we use auto brake 2, should we use auto brake 2 or auto brake 1? Like, should we just roll to the very end, or I might as well. Auto brake 2. Is it left answer? So we'll exit off like right here in Bravo. Alright, so we won't need to alert them all. Flaps 1, speed check. Alright, the Bahamas Air are all pushing. Okay, I think the 777 ran off the taxiway accidentally. Did he? Oh, he definitely did. Oh, the 777 ran off the taxiway. That's crazy. I'm gonna go flaps 2. Speed check. Zoom in here. Flaps 5. Speed check. Should be able to pick up a glide path and an FAC, whatever that stands for. I have no idea. Here we are.
Inbound traffic stable 12 kilo, so departing 14 traffic.
Alright, we'll go over to CTAF. We are established. That's beautiful. We're going to go ahead and start the recording. Alright, we do have auto brake 2 enabled. We'll bring the sounds up. V-pilot sounds up. Nassau traffic, Bahamas 222 on about a 10-mile final for runway 10. Go flaps 10, speed check. And with flaps 15, we'll drop the gear as well at Molly here. We can get, should be able to turn terrain off, but there's like really nothing here. Flaps 15. Speed check. Bring the speed down. Gear down. What was our landing speed again? It was 124, right? Okay. So 124. Flaps full. What's the go around? In any case. 2,000. Okay, it's just 2,000. Bahamas 222 on final runway 10. Alright. Gear down, auto brake. Spoilers armed, flaps full. Gear down, lights. Engine mode's continuous. Flight attendants, please for landing. Let's land it. Autopilot. My aircrafts. And auto throttle comes off as well. It's fully my aircraft. Let's land this thing. Try to stay on the glide path here. There was a minimum setup as well, 291. We'll watch the replay later. Bahamas 222 short final runway 10. Very good looking approach. There's Paradise Island in the background. It's actually very nice.
Approaching minimums.
Roger.
Nassau traffic zone 414, hotel
Landing.
2, taxi 14 via hotel.
Alright, let's not slam it this time.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
That's a good one. Negative 140. That's awesome. Reversers. Not a lot of trees here. Bahamas 222 will vacate runway 10 via Bravo and cross 14. We'll let you guys know when we're at the runway. Beautiful, we're at
Nassau traffic, Bahamas Airport 80, taxiing to runway 14 via hotel following the company traffic. Nassau traffic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nassau. Flaps up. Start the APU. Turn these lights off. Where's Bravo? That's Bravo right here. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, that was a fun landing. Bahamas 222, clear runway 10, crossing 14 in Bravo. They're over there, the two of them. They're all going to Providence, Turks Providence, whatever it's called. I have no idea. We'll stop the reporting. That was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Bahamas 222, clear runway 14. Turn off PCAS.
Landing up runway 14.
Clock has stopped. 40 minutes on the dot. Are you serious? That's insane. All right, now for the gates. Go up a little bit. Turn off the brain bug. All right, now you can unpin this. Now, what do we take? I say we take gate Bravo 29. Bravo 29 is what we're gonna take. Is that not available? Bravo 28? All right, fine. Bravo 28. Damn. All right. I'm gonna watch these guys depart real quick.
Bahamas 414 taking off 14, high fire to Providential.
So we gotta drive past the terminal. Past the terminal into this apron. Is that right? That's a far taxi, what the heck? I'm gonna watch them depart right now. This is 414. Type 737-700. I did both 700s. There he goes, rotating. And there's liftoff. Goodbye, man. See you. See you. This is where we're pulling in? Nah. This is where the 777 was. So we said Bravo 29, right? Okay. So that would be... Oh no, 28. Which one did we say? We said Bravo 20. Yeah, we did say 28.
Nassau traffic times 414 airborne will continue south. 40 meters space, last call.
We got these lights off as we're entering the ramps. APU's on and ready. That's 27. 28's right here. Turn in here. Slow her down here. We bring her in. Here we go. Boom. Oh, nice. Beautiful. We'll get the APU on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nassau. We'll get this on. We'll get these off. Even though we didn't run out of fuel in here for a while. Wow. We can turn all these off. Hold on, no, these stay on. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nassau. Let's go ahead and deplane this thing.
Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 480, lining up for runway 14, Nassau traffic.
He's listening to music at the same time. Here we go. Alright, so 40 minutes in the air. We were supposed to be 41 minutes, okay, and then hour 9 gate to gate, we were 52 minutes gate to gate. About 15 minutes early. Very nice. What are you talking about, man? Is it lining up right now? That's a beautiful gate, by the way. Hold on, let's move everything right here. Oh, that's a nice little area. Is this parallax texture? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. 20. Oh, 22 has a gate. Okay. There he is.
Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 480, taking off runway 14.
Let's end our flight.
Airport. Nassau traffic.
Let's end our flight, see what it tells us. We got negative... What do we get on the landing? Negative 142. What does Blanca tell us? Negative 78. Wow. We gotta start listening to geese. Alright. Very nice. We'll finish it off right here. Blended there. Right there. Oh, we got it. Oh, I got that screenshot. There we go. That's a very short rotation. What the heck? Alright, off we go. That's a very quick liftoff. What the frick? Alright. Now, here's the fun part. This is what's called replays. First of all, did we ever even have a chance to explore this airport?
Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 480, airborne 1400. We are climbing to Protocol 370, IFR to Providenciales, last call, Nassau traffic.
This is where we departed out of. We parked in here. This is where the two guys were parked at. These two right here. I was thinking of parking either here or here, but they moved out of the way fast enough. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Close that up. Good flights for today. Especially this return flight was very fun. The arrival into the landing in here wasn't really fun. Now, as soon as everyone's done deboarding, we're gonna go ahead and get the replays started. And we'll have that going for a little while. Yeah, but in general, this airport is very well made. I actually do like this a lot. Oh, that's a door? Oh, bro, I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a canvas almost? What? How do I get through here? Is that in here? Or... Oh, was there one over here? Oh, stupid me. It looks like a very peaceful airport, though. It looks like a very quiet airport. Alright. It's very nice. And then out here, of course. Oh, yeah, the two different terminals. Did they model this part? I've actually never seen this. No way they modeled this part in here, too. Wow, that's amazing. So, okay, over here it would be like American, Delta, British, JetBlue, Frontier... Rogues here too, and then they do. No, my gosh, man. Bob's Furniture, no thank you. And then this is like the international arrivals, I guess, and this is the main terminal where we departed from. Very nice little area here. And then how about the departures and arrivals from over there? I've never actually seen it here. Specifically this terminal right here. Did I already do that one? Oh, there's 3 of them here. Hold on. Alright, so it's modeled here as well. Who flies out of here? Okay, here's where Bahamas Air is. Bahamas Air... Oh, it's all Bahamas Air and Caribbean. That's literally all that it is. Okay, so how about Terminal A? Okay, this one's not modeled. But there is like a little canopy here. Okay. Okay, so this is literally all Caribbean and Bahamas Air. Got it. Nice. We got an entire terminal to ourselves. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we get... started with the replays? I say we do. Parking brakes are set. We're all empty. Let's just do some PMDG setup. Load panel state. Final. Go flaps full. Do it like that. All right, replays. Hold on 1 second, guys. Load up a little bit of fuel here. It's a good amount. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Alright. Now, replays. So, first of all, landing. A negative 142. Let's see. Was it really a negative 142? Really am interested. Paradise Island over there in the distance. That looks very nice. Oh, good flare. Oh, that was amazing. That was good. One more time. Do it from this angle here. Right, let's do it from this side this time. Also, I bought a mod to have accurate sized trees, so all the trees are a lot smaller in my sim than what they would be in your guys'. I'll take that. That was very nice. Very nice. Now I do want to see from out here what that would have looked like. Oh, that looks nice. That looks very, very nice. I was hand flying here, so it is a little rocky. Let's start with this side, or let's do this side. Let's start with this wing view right here. Very nice. I forgot I can turn this off. Like that. Alright, let's do it one more time from out here. We're doing this view this time. Oh, that's actually a very good looking one. Like with the absolute nothing out there. I believe this all should be trees here, though. I'm not sure what's going on. Very good touchdown. That was very, very smooth. Run it back. Right here. Here we are. Yeah, this should all be trees. I'm not sure why exactly there's no trees here, but again, it's alright. Oh, that's amazing. This might be one of my most favorite landings ever. Run it back. And by back, I mean back here. We'll run it with this view. Very nice. And finally, the last one. Now we gotta decide which one we like the best. This one, because you can see the terminals in the background. This one might be it. Might be the best view here. Hold on.
Low terrain.
My bad. Yeah, with the terminals in the background, this one might be the one. Okay. Alright, now we do something what's called no camera, no music. So let me just move the music really quickly here. that. So we decide on this shot for this side, and then for this side, we'll do this. We'll do this shot. Yeah, we'll do this side. All right. No shot, no camera, 2 shots. Let's go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we ended off for today. We'll bring it back one more time, nice and wide, a view from all sides. We'll end the stream like that. Just like that. Thank everybody for joining, anybody who did. We got 81 people coming in and out. Very, very, very grateful for all of you guys. Thank you everybody for just hopping in. That's really all I really need to continue streaming. Next week, we're going to be doing landing at Cancun on an Airbus. Should be next week, I think. I think I should be able to have time. Friday morning. But if anything, next week, there's always next week, you know. But until then, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.